Hi, welcome to Jadekine Gaming. I am Adam. I'm here with Nick, who is playing Rock, Austin, who is playing Tormmik, and Bob, who is playing John. So we're on the third session of our 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and would you like to one of you like to catch us up on what happened last time?
I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember.
We murdered / captured some bandits, and we're heading back. We're heading off into town to look at some smith shops because John wants to.
Alright.
We're going to the Hog Smith.
He makes metal hogs. Like motorcycles.
Or he works for hogs.
And all of that was taking place in Arlyns, which you were sent to after meeting the guy that runs the Tungsten Museum, where you'd been brought to before. And so, yes, you were given basic directions through the city to get to Hogsmith. And yeah, it's pretty easy to follow, and there's sort of a line of smithies, almost like an organization there in a corner of the city. And I'm going to go ahead and not make you make some sort of intelligence check and just let you figure out the one with a sign that is a iron hog swinging outside is probably going to be the Hogsmith.
Unless it's not. Maybe he's ironic.
No, he's 2 doors down. He has a goose outside.
Damn kids keep switching the signs.
But yeah, you find it.
I
asked for Millard.
Yeah, so you walk. It's like an indoor kind of storefront at the front. So you walk in. Younger lad. Is that there? Probably early 20s. Oh yes, that's me.
I hold up the piece of paper. What you want?
Oh, it's been at least a month. Yes. Can you deal with necromancers?
Turn to a brown bear.
That won't actually. That will damage things in the shop.
won't fit.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Didn't realize the shop was teensy weensy.
It's full of stuff.
Teensy weensy.
But otherwise, yes, most of the work is done in the back part, so the storefront area is rather small. Good. I get off in 4 hours. Are you able to meet over here then?
Sure.
Good. Thank you. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Waiting outside, and when you come back out, well, what was this about again?
Oh, money. They want us to hunt down a ne'er-do-well. Kid needs help.
Okay.
By
the way,
paper.
Mm-hmm.
Read that.
It's blank.
Shows your face.
No, my face has features on it.
Very interesting, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to read it out loud.
You said read that.
I did.
Could you hear him? I said quite quiet, I think.
This ain't reading Rainbow.
If you want to read it out loud, you're more than welcome to.
Seeking one to investigate suspicions of necromantic activity. Any individual with heart and skill to investigate with stealth against fiends who practice the dreadful magics, contact Millard Conswick, blacksmith apprentice at Hogsmith in Arlyns.
It's almost certainly not actually a necromancer. Those tend to be big news.
Yeah. Anyways, there was something I actually forgot that was relevant when you were fighting last time. You are currently underneath a what's more or less spell-like effect, just for the area that you're in. You're under that effect here. You were under that effect when you were in the Tungsten Museum compound, and wider in other areas. I mean, there's a decent area. You have advantage on non-magical attacks that deal bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage. while you're in this area, that is just something that you have advantage on.
Resistance?
No. Advantage. When you are making a non-magical attack that deals bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage...
We are making one.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Weird.
Do we know if that's everyone or just...
You don't necessarily realize that you're under it, but yes, it is everyone.
That just seems insane. It's like, if someone's going to mug you and maybe stab you, they're probably going to stab you.
It is not like someone chose for it to be like that. Nobody chose for that to be the case, but that is the case here.
Interesting. How much gold did we end up getting in that bag?
You actually haven't taken the time to count it.
Okay.
I haven't counted it yet.
You should count that then.
We evidently
Where?
have 4 hours. And
You have 4 hours, but where would you go count that?
In a tavern with lots of people in it.
Okay. Just find whatever. Busy tavern.
Nothing unusual about this.
Someone come in as well. What you having?
a meal of bread and... booze?
What do humans eat? Bring me some human meals. I am a human.
I just know water's bad, so mead? Yeah, mead or ale?
In general, it's probably about a gold for the three of you.
I'm not getting anything.
I don't want anything.
It costs money.
I've already got beer.
Well, then now, if you're not having anything, not buying, not sitting.
Yeah, no, I order.
I don't eat.
Now, there's plenty of...
Stone face. Well, wood face.
He doesn't eat. But I order some. Pay him 5 silver for my order.
I have that spare silver right there.
I don't want it. You deal with this.
Yes.
But,
What's your intelligence?
17.
Okay. Yours, Bob?
Oh, probably 16. Yep, 16.
We are, overall, a very smart group of people. With 17, 16, and 16.
Your stats are better than mine.
Yes, they are. My stats are the best stats.
Like I said, my stats suck.
Your stats are the second
you
best
all
stats.
have good stats.
My stats are pretty low.
No, they're good.
I could have done this with 46 dropped low.
No, someone else could have. You couldn't.
That's true. That's true. I can't argue with that logic. Like I said, all I need is just get all these. If these were all 2s, I could have played the same guy again. Take 1 level in every class. Just get 6 classes. Be a true jack of all trades. No matter what I'm doing, +2.
And because you're multi-classing so much, you never get up to that point where you get a stat up. It's like, what I need to do is get to full level progression and never get a stat up. We saw in the Mission of Good, being a caster and not having access to the highest tier of your magic kind of hobbled you, being a half-caster in both.
Yep. Anyway, so you're counting what you have?
Yep.
You have a small gold bracelet. You have a tiger eye. And
How much is that worth?
We don't know. We don't know the local economy.
I don't know. How much will it be worth on Eberron? That'll be my ballpark. I just assume that it's the same.
I figure something like that we could take back to the what's-his-name and have him appraise it. He seems to be doing fine art.
This is my family's business.
Yeah.
I know money.
I
It's
don't
not an
know.
appraise skill. Otherwise I'd have it.
Yeah.
Just one of the many things that we are so unfortunate to have lost.
No, you're not quite sure what it would be on this world.
Like I said, I just assume.
15 to 40 on yours, probably, but
There you go.
but that's wrong. So,
We're going to assume 40.
and other than that, you have. So you kept the bag and gave back the loose.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have. 83 gold.
And a gold bracelet.
And a cat's eye.
Tiger eye and small gold bracelet.
Jim, not an actual tiger's eye, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. It's tiger's eye. It goes in the spell component pouch.
Now we figure we divvy that up, or what does the bank say?
Well, what is that? 27? 3 times? 14, 21, 40, 60, 81. Damn, that is so close. That's 81? Yeah, it's 27 each. I'll keep the change.
Okay.
I'll take 29. I'm normally so bad at math. I'm impressed with that.
Are you
What's that?
writing those down?
Mhm.
Or you do realize I'll print out ones you want.
That doesn't help me right now.
Okay. Just making sure you knew that. I was.
Boop, boop, boop.
And some of them are just in the back of the player's handbook.
Well, there we go. Got some money.
Yep. Do anything else with the bit of time you have?
I will talk to the people about the local people things. Persuasion check.
Hello, local human. I am also a local human. How is local placed together?
20.
20 to do what?
Just interact, get a local lay of the land, general feel of the area. Like, are they pressured by war or other stuff, or is everyone pretty happy?
How's the impending robot apocalypse coming?
Yes.
I mean, nothing open. Of course, you know, the nomadic horde is always a bit of a concern, but they don't...
Do I eventually get across that the nomadic horde are actually intelligent creatures and not just animals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because my character just thought they were wild animals that they were hunting. It's like, oh my god, you killed thinky people. And it's like, yeah, go kill some thinky people and rip off their ears and we'll give you money for it.
Yeah. And they also probably would mention... yeah, they'd probably mention Tierland to the east, which there's definite suspicions. The White Diamonds are running that. It's there's always the fear that war is going to break out between them if they decide to overextend their reach.
Ah, yes, the White Diamonds. I know all about that, but just check what you know.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's they're the thieves. They're
Oh,
a little more than a thieves guild.
okay.
A little more. I mean, they're capable of threatening us on a national level, but it's just a thieves guild.
Well, essentially the idea being they've infiltrated and taken over the government, but...
Well, I think they're a little more than just a thieves guild then.
Remember, in a D&D setting, they could actually all be lizard people in disguise, taking over the government.
They could be.
Any other fun members? So, Thieves Guild taking over the government.
Of Tierland, which is the nation to the east. You might get a little disdain for the idea of that's what they almost a little some have some people may have a little bit of pride in their nation in the kingdom they live in and just sort of almost act like that's what you get for having things led by a council, you know, that
And not a monarchy.
A good, sensible monarchy.
you do get sort of the feeling that people are pretty happy with their current king. If you press, you find that it's kind of a coin toss. Not all of the kings have been great, but
Is it because he's going with social altruism, or just not taxing them to death?
mostly that as far as what it is, any taxes seem very reasonable. And more than that, almost it's that he has enacted structures to maintain taxes. There's more details to it, and maybe you'll notice that there are some holes in the stories, but more detail is not likely for peasantry to be aware of.
So, we're not being taxed into debtor's prison and murdering our family for food. We like the king pretty good.
You're going to find out one of these two things. Let's see. What do I want to... What are the odds? Let's see. So it's either with that... okay, so we can do that, or we can do that. Let's just do high, low. Okay. I'm sure. Why not have people explain to you the, you'll probably find someone that may be interested in the fact that there's a bit of local gladiatorial combats. Nothing on a large scale. Nothing like we had in Rome or whatever. But some local bits, and he'll mention that warriors might really can make that exciting. So that's a great part of being in this area.
Gladiator stuff. So more organized than bum fights, but less organized than coliseums?
Yeah.
Okay.
But warrior's might is just thrown off the side as if it is a commonly accepted thing.
Okay.
I
I heard that completely as a question mark and not a...
No, he was talking about that warrior's might really, makes those exciting.
And I heard it as the emphasis of warriors might make that really exciting.
They might. Depending on how good they are.
He's talking about warrior's might.
Ah, okay. Proper noun.
Yes.
The person/place.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess that'd be place.
Or name of building.
Is that kind of what you're asking?
No, it's just that I as a person misheard you the difference between a noun and a question mark.
Essentially, I'm begging. Do you care enough to ask what that is, or do you just let it pass?
Well, warrior's might seems to be a fight club of some sort.
Do you make that assumption, or do you...
Yeah, I say, so it's a fighting, you join in sort of thing, right?
I guess, yeah, some of the places you can fight. But warrior's might is not the location. It's what's here. It's, the greater ability to fight within the region, due to the God Shard.
Someone just hit a quest marker. It appeared above their head and went in a journal.
Don't talk about it. I'm over the table.
Yes. God Shard?
Yeah. We have, out to the west, the shard from the Death of the Guards. We have the one that, really, if you get into a fight, you'll probably feel it. It's just a surge of power that can go through you that just extends one's ability to fight within the region. I mean, it's several hundred miles across the area that's affected.
Are there other shards?
Yeah.
Do they all do that?
No, they do different things. I know out east and north in the deserty area, I know there's one that put the whole area to winter in the middle of the desert. I think there's one nearby that does something about growing plants. And I know down south, one raises the dead. But I know there's a few others that do weird magic things or stuff. I'm not, haven't traveled too far, but no, I mean, back when the gods died, they appeared. So, God shard.
Took it down this NPC on his exposition. Nothing unusual about a guy asking about something that would most certainly be common knowledge.
Absolute common knowledge.
Nothing unusual here.
Thanks, Mr. Exposition
to be
Man.
fair, you seem like a foreigner in more ways than one. I mean, first off, look at you.
Look at you. You ain't from around here,
With
are you?
my metal
But
disc
also,
sticking out of me
just
and
sort of the
pop
way
my
that you
arms.
talk, yeah. It's like they're not necessarily, it's just some sort of golemish kind of thing, but you also look like a person, so whatever, some magic-y bits happen.
But I'm well spoken and polite.
Yeah,
with
so-
my 20.
Yeah, so whatever, people are willing to be nice.
So I'm thinking ancient satellites fell and putting off weird radiation.
We're all radiated.
He just hasn't got it yet.
We're all irradiated.
But yeah, you talk for a bit, time passes.
Enough
Time
time to
Head back.
Bob's thing to do.
Yeah. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And you head back. Find Millward standing outside of the hogsmith. Hi. I'm guessing the other two are with you now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. So you ready to go talk?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And so he sort of leads the way back through an alley and basically what is to the work area of the shop. He's like, "You can just sit around here." And points out here's some, cut off logs for stools and stuff. He sort of takes one. So it's been like a month ago. And at night there have been I live over on the southern side of town, and there's been on the outer wall I face towards the grave plots, and I've seen people out there messing around, I think digging things up at night. And the college folk, I mean they don't respect anything. So I'm pretty sure they've got to be using them for terrible things. I mean ultimately they've been at such a fight with the brothers that they'd probably just be going around the mountains over to here, and who knows? Maybe it's just folk that've left the school. But I've seen them a few times since even. Probably at least once a week they're out there digging things up. I mean, it's not like the grave diggers. I see them. They usually do that in the day. It's cover of night and such that I'm not really comfortable with. But it would be dangerous to let them just keep doing it, wouldn't it?
So you think they're some grave robbers? Is that what we're getting through here?
I mean-
You want us to go stake out the graveyard?
Yeah.
What does it pay?
Well, if you can confirm that there's necromantic activity, I have 10 gold, so let's save that to sort this out. And you may be able to get more from the Eagle's Eye, of course. Necromancy,
Oh,
catching
that's
criminals.
illegal?
Yes.
And what if they're just punks who are robbing graves?
Still illegal.
But yeah, that's still not really.
What if they just have a fetish for that kind of thing?
Still not proper.
Well, then I think you'd be doing us all a little bit of good by stopping them.
Well, we have like a night in town. I'm willing to go sit in a grave. If you spend the night in a graveyard watching over it before we head back.
I don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Alright. Good. See what you have, and I'll make sure I have the money with me tomorrow when I'm at work. So if you find anything, just come back tomorrow and we'll talk about it then.
Mm-hmm.
Good. He's
We get directions to the graveyard.
yeah. It's
Since we had to wait 4 hours and I just sat there and didn't do anything, does that count as a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
you
short-
pretty much all get a short rest.
Yeah.
A long rest?
Short. Long rest is 8 hours.
I thought the elves got 4 hours.
It still takes 8 hours. You only have to sleep for 4 hours of it.
I get 4 hours.
Your long rest is still 8 hours.
Yeah, it is. But I have 4 hours of just... I don't have a restriction on activity.
Yeah. Yeah, you're saying, but yeah. It's... One thing, it's...
I can jog back and forth for all day and then rest 4 hours and I'll be okay.
you have to rest for 8 hours to be okay.
I don't know.
I think you only have to shut down for 4, but you still have to be
Well, even when
doing
I'm shut
nothing.
down, I'm not shut down.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah, you're stationary for that time,
Yeah.
and you're at light activity, which could include things like writing notes in your books for the other 4. That's you can do that kind of thing, but
I already covered that 4.
And it's nighttime now or daytime now?
it's late afternoon.
Okay. Can you guys keep the guards from bugging me?
About what?
I'm gonna turn into a giant spider and then cover the entire field in web.
I don't think that'll
No.
work.
Why not?
It deteriorates for one.
He didn't say that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This is Spider-Man 101. The web's deteriorating. That's why they're not all over the buildings.
He doesn't say anything.
It doesn't technically.
He doesn't say it deteriorates.
Well, it does.
Also, we're not going to try to convince the guards not to attack a giant spider.
No, I don't think that's the conversation we'll win.
Yeah.
Sorry, giant spider.
Your argument is invalid. Giant spider.
Hey, show me your person. Waves with one arm. That's a trained giant spider. It's even more dangerous. So, yeah, just go over. Are there any woods or anything near the cemetery?
Not really, no. I mean, there are some sparse trees, but for the most part cleared out. It's fairly near the, there's probably only,
That didn't take long.
it's been a half hour, but no.
Sit down and pretend to be a statue.
Turn to a cat.
Yeah, it's
Stealth mode complete.
yeah. There's maybe 10 yards between the outer wall and where it is, but for the most part, it's nearest the town, the city, and probably a couple miles out is more or less mostly cleared enough to have good line of sight.
Just sit down by the wall.
And wait for night.
I find a place to hide. Oh, damn it, book.
Because there is only a chance that they come to. Okay, never mind.
Yep, do my best impression of a statue.
22.
Find a flat tombstone marker that looks like it could have something on it.
22.
22 on hide.
Stealth, yeah.
Bide my time by experimenting my head on alloys that I don't have. In a forge I don't have.
But
Just
yeah,
thought experimenting.
it's several hours into the night before anything.
I'll be pissed. I'm in the middle of a good revision on a potion formula.
That you just realized you could brew.
Yeah, yeah. This'll work. This'll work.
Well, yeah, couple of fellas come strolling along the wall.
Like on top of it?
No,
No.
like on the close side, in the shadow of.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing I'm on the other side of the wall, waiting for them to make a commotion.
Probably not.
Okay.
I would assume you're on this side, otherwise you have to go all the way through the city to get out.
Oh, okay. It's a tall wall, not just like a fence.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fencing off
it's the city wall.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're sort of in the shadow of that until they get over to there.
Yeah, I'm just bundled up and hood up.
Walk over, pat me up the shoulder. This statue was here last night. I don't think it was. Must be new.
Yeah, pretty good work, though.
Yeah, nice statue.
Booga
booga.
At this point, they're not seeming too concerned.
Mm-hmm.
They're just walking along. You do notice shovel over shoulder.
Well, they haven't committed a crime
Yet.
Well,
But they set off, and probably around the time they do, shovel down like a walking stick. Not inconspicuous, but like they're pretending to be. Like maybe they think they are.
Once whistling.
No. They're not trying to draw attention to themselves by any means. They'd rather not be spotted, but they're going by and
giant
Well,
spider
I'm trying
stealthing after them.
You were a cat.
What?
I thought you were a cat.
I can turn to a spider. Spiders have dark vision.
You're over
I know
your
that.
limit for the day. It says you're restricted to mammals.
Not anymore.
Does that refresh at short rest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why did you even whine about that? Anyways.
Because I wanted to.
It is the Bob way.
Anyways,
I don't understand the question.
they're reading over sort of. It's like they're going by tombstone reading each one. Are you doing anything since you're apparently now a giant spider?
Stealthing.
Have you made a new spell check since you became a giant spider?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Well,
Equal footing.
13.
I need to see the book.
I need to see their stats.
Did you read the spider one of the ones you wrote?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's someone go, hey, Steve, was that giant spider statue here yesterday? I think so. That's a pretty nice one. Yeah, it's super scary.
Yeah, I doubt the mundane people get +7 to their spot.
Oh, wait. 8, 9. So, 7. So,
15?
6 plus 7.
No, 6 plus 7.
Anyways, you beat them.
13, 14, 15. Yep. 15.
I'm waiting for them to actually start digging. I'm just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, they look around. So one of them points out, this one might be good. Could be a big guy.
Oh, they're starting to grave rob. Get him! Spot!
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and web one.
Okay.
Which is a ranged... There it is. Plus 5.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. He's,
Restrained, I believe?
yeah, restrained.
Okay.
Cotton web.
Yeah, he has to make a DC 12 strength check to break it.
Okay.
Which he doesn't get till his turn.
Which, really what web is wasting their turn.
Do I have to roll this now or later?
At the beginning of your next turn, you roll to see if you recharge.
Alright.
Also, eventually, he will take it away from you.
What?
The ability to use the web.
Yes. He does not like if you keep wasting an enemy player's turn by breaking out of web, just again and again and again.
No, that's stupid.
That is how to do, though.
Yes, that's how enemy spiders fight. One of them's just there firing off web shots.
And you notice how I'm not doing it to you.
Yeah, that's...
I have access to infinite spiders, and yet I'm not a jerk about it.
Well, that's why we don't have lawful good alignments, man.
Yeah.
I could have killed him.
I don't know if you could have.
I really could have.
Cast out. It's a very powerful cantrip I have.
Let's see.
The chair was itchy.
No, it wasn't.
I was just helping him out. He asked me, "Hey man, scratch right here." I was like, "Okay, chair, you done me a solid. I'll help you out."
Okay, we'll do
Initiatives?
initiatives. Not you.
Do I just
Us?
go first?
Yeah, you just went first.
Nick goes tomorrow.
I have a 5. I could totally beat Austin.
No.
16.
Okay. I'm just saying, I could totally beat you. You have been known to roll lower than I did.
Yeah. I do it quite regularly. Quite regularly. But I got a 16 this time.
Well then, you're how close to them are you?
30 feet.
30 feet is perfect. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, even better.
He pulls out a cannon, shoots with it.
Yeah, bullcrap!
I don't know, does 5th edition have flesh golems?
Don't know.
I wonder if they're as stupid expensive as golems were in the earlier editions.
Okay. Alright, we have
14 is the AC.
14? Okay. Well, one misses, and the other one is getting... Whatever, it's not a minus, so that's funny. So the guy that is webbed tries to cast a spell, but doesn't quite hit it.
I don't know if the restrained people can cast, can they?
Restrain doesn't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't stop that.
Oh.
It
stops
means
moving.
if it's a spell, if it is an attack roll, which it was, he had disadvantage.
Oh.
But he can't move, that's the important one.
Yeah, it's like no, I'm just not having him try to move. And the one that does, pretty much a ghostly skeletal hand grabs onto one of your legs.
Yeah, stop it.
Hey, that's necromancy.
You take 7 necrotic damage.
What a dick.
It's a lot of damage.
Did it pop you?
You
Whoa.
also cannot heal.
I am allowed to heal, so now I can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
you
like-
technically had that possibility.
I have a healing thing.
You
So.
can't regain hit points until
I'll
the
use a
start of
spell
their
on
next
him.
turn.
I use a spell.
And
Just kidding, I'm not going to use a spell.
Tormmik?
Yeah. Shoot the one that's a necromancer with a crossbow.
Okay.
This statue is alive.
Oh no, he's summoning statues now. The spider.
I get advantage. Right? Because
I
it's a
think it's
non-magical piercing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was melee only, or all.
Do I get an advantage because they're surprised?
It's ranged too. No, it's the area around this shard grants advantage on non-magical attacks that deal bludgeoning, piercing, and or slashing damage.
Okay.
Yes. I got a 19.
Hit.
I'm going to do it. D8.
Which at the very least also means no such thing as disadvantage.
4 damage.
Right, 4.
Crossbow bolt.
And for that's for the one that is not in the webs.
Yes.
Yeah.
We use magic.
Okay.
I'm informed that necromancy is a subpar school and only crap wizards choose it.
And Rock.
A scathing rebuke of their life choices.
I don't know, I figure I'm further down the wall. How far away am I?
Are you at the wall still, or did you creep up as they walked away?
A little bit, but I'm still at the wall.
Okay.
I keep them within a good 100, 120 feet.
Laser gun.
So that's... See, the wall to theirs 30, so they're probably about 70 feet out.
Yeah, I feel good at this distance.
Oh, using your cannon finally?
Don't
Yeah.
use your cannon. You're wasting a shot.
No, I'm not. This
Oh,
is Eldritch
okay.
Blast.
Oh.
I now have the stuff to make it good, so I spend a bonus action charging it.
Okay.
Then fire at the one that actually managed to cast. 19 to hit.
Yes.
6.
6 plus 4, 10 damage. Charge means I get to reroll 1s and 2s.
Mm-hmm. And then we make our way back around to John.
Roll your d6.
Alright. Nope.
So 3.
Okay, so I scuttle up to the necromancer who succeeded in casting a spell at me.
Yes.
I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
Advantage?
Yeah. There's a 10 hit. No, wait. 12.
12, yes.
Okay.
Some piercing, I'm guessing, then a bunch of poison.
Yeah. So, he takes 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, and then he has to do a DC 13 con save. 6, so 10 more.
Sure, yes, he's still technically. Is it, or half?
Yeah,
What's
10, so it's 5, if he makes it.
5 is enough that would
Drop
take him
him.
down anyways. It's like, before I bother to roll this...
And then I turn and smack the other guy.
Multi-attack?
Multi-attack?
Bonus action?
No?
You're not two-handed wielding your limbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a monk thing.
I glare at him.
Yeah.
As you just turn your 8 eyes towards him.
As he's stuck in that web.
He's gonna try and do something.
Rub your front legs at him.
This book will help me move better. It's like, how do I quickly look up spells by school? Spells by school. Perfect.
This is so much better than super glue. Just walk up, super glue his mouth shut.
That's always been a big fear. Getting gagged or something when you have a stuffed up nose and suffocating like that because someone gagged you.
Just super glue his nose shut too.
Well, now you're just murdering him meanly.
And remember, super glue creates heat when it binds, so you're actually burning him.
Mm-hmm.
Creates enough heat that it can set certain materials on fire.
Now, does it have to have two things together if you just
It has to
lay
be
out?
contained.
Yeah, okay.
So if you just bunch it together, it'll create heat. If it can air it out, it won't, because it'll, dent the
Dissipate.
heat.
Yeah.
15?
Hits.
Okay. Alright, that is 2 of these. Seven necrotic damage and a con save.
Oh, their con is garbage.
Actually, you're a spider. Are you immune to the poison condition, do you know?
I probably am, I'm not sure.
Giant spider?
Yeah.
Nope.
Uh,
Yeah, con save.
ha, 3. Nope, 4.
4.
4.
You are poisoned.
The condition that gives you negatives.
To what?
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So you have not advantage on attack roll. Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep, you gotta roll normal.
For one turn. Let's see. And the other one was dead, so that's going to take us on to Tormmik.
I'm going to shoot him with a crossbow. I'm going to make that attempt.
4 or 3? Which one?
I think I'll take the 4 for an 8, Alex.
Miss?
I move closer.
Rock!
I move closer in a menacing fashion,
Charge.
chastising his choice and necromantic choices. Because he's also using Necromancer magic.
17 to hit
Yes.
for 8 damage.
I'm
John.
gonna try and bite him. I rolled a 16. I'm betting that hits.
Yep. His AC is 11.
Alright, all he needs to roll a DC 13 con save. See how he fucking likes it. 8 damage.
8 pierce. And
8 pierce, and then 7, 8 more of non-piercing.
It's not a con save?
No, if he makes the con save. If he fails the con save, he takes it. If he makes it, he gets 4.
Okay. I'm thinking he's probably going to fail because he gets a 7.
Yep.
So he takes 8.
Yeah, so 8 and 8, so he takes 16.
plus my 8.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's cute.
that was from before.
Is he not okay?
Yeah, he's got. Ultimately, I'm thinking, yeah, no, he's pretty aware. He's not going to convince a giant spider to stop. He just has to keep trying.
I have to kill it before it kills me.
Well, that's a 20.
Didn't he get a he's still
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
I know, that's my point.
Isn't he even?
What?
Because he's using
He's
spells.
using magic.
Oh, then yeah. Screw him. He should have been trying to shank you. He was threatened you if he tried to shank you.
13.
Miss.
Another magical ray shoots out and
Ding.
off to the side.
Let's make another go.
Such weird energy weapons.
A 3 or a 2, Alex.
I'm going to go with 3.
Rock.
Or
7.
7 hit.
No, it doesn't. It's
Charge.
11, I already told you that.
Dang. Well, let's see if I can get a 1 and a 2 next round.
15.
Just roll this down one by
I don't
one.
think there's going to be next round.
12 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
You guys okay?
I turn back into a person. Yeah, fine.
Turn back to people.
Evil necromancers.
Search the body.
Are any of them still alive?
No, they're
Poison damage and blast damage from far away.
Non-lethal can only happen if...
Yeah, it's with melee.
Yeah, so none of them are even trying to stabilize.
Hey, one of these is probably, hopefully, one of them was a warlock or, a sorcerer.
they're
I checked
wizards.
for spell books.
They have spellbooks.
No, I have spell books.
Okay.
Well,
This is evidence that they're necromancers.
yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
we might need that for actual evidence.
Don't worry, I'll keep them.
Now, do we go directly to the Eagle Eyes or wait till morning and just sit out here with corpses?
Go directly to the Eagle Eyes. I don't want to sit out here with corpses.
Check for the rest of their stuff.
Yeah, I was
They
already
have
doing
fangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably each have. One has like a glass orb. The other has a wand. They both have some basic quills, etc.
Paper?
Yeah, paper.
I take the paper.
Yeah.
I don't need the quills. I got that. That's fair ink.
Yeah.
I take that too.
In
They can
fact,
keep their feathers.
In fact, between the two of them, there is 80 gold worth of materials for writing stuff into a spellbook.
Nice.
I've got 5 ballpoint pens. And 2 mechanical pencils.
They probably have what amounts to 15 silver between the two of them. And of course, they have a shovel.
A shovel.
Well, you can have
All the writing materials?
all the
Yeah,
writing
I know.
materials, the magic doohickeys, the spell books. We're going to go ahead and split that 15 gold, or 15 silver.
Yeah,
I
we
get
each get
to-
5.
It doesn't evenly split between 2, it evenly splits between 3!
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. You think just because we're lucky on this break, I don't get a cut?
You missed.
How many bolts can I recollect?
How many do you fire?
Fired 3.
You get 1 back.
This running down nonsense gotta stop.
No, if that's what helps them, then that's good.
Okay, I'll keep up bookkeeping.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Yeah. That's what makes you such a great wizard.
Mm-hmm.
These are my books, my papers.
Well, cut all the thread off the one guy.
Why can't we just carry him with the thread?
It would be sticky and stick to me. I don't want that.
Don't worry, it deteriorates.
True.
Apparently, almost instantly.
It deteriorates faster if you do more. My point being, I am not
It's
going to let
sensitive
you.
to friction.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you cover huge areas of it.
But then I know exactly where everything is in that area.
The spider actually gets tremor sense and uses spiderweb to put that up.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted it for.
I wanted to use my actual ability because I had prep time.
That's the kind of thing you can do in a dungeon or cave environment, not on an open field.
Do we show you pictures of the spider migrations?
Yeah, I know. I've seen it, and I'm not okay with
I'm not okay with that.
It's
in nature.
It's a giant. Well, no. There's a big difference between small spiders doing that in mass and a single giant spider doing it.
Yeah, you are just like laying out strings this thick.
Nobody's going to doubt that. Is that spider web? Yes.
In fact, there's the spider.
I'm stealthy.
no. Just the explanation for it.
No, I'm sorry. The web gives them like super advantage.
I bet there's a giant spider around here.
Well,
someplace.
remember, super advantage is still just advantage.
Yeah.
And it's advantage, and he also gets disadvantage on his stuff. It's super.
Well, we head off to the Eagle Eyes.
Yeah, shoulder some bodies.
Odds that you meet one of the same two people. Probably only 20%. Okay, yeah, you go in and you find find a dwarf waiting at the gate to the compound.
Once we come in and show him the thing.
Well, that's not from
That's
them.
not.
I know that's not from him, but we tell him we went and talked to him, and he said there were necromancers out in the field, so we staked it out, and 2 necromancers showed up with spell books and casting spells.
Trying to dig
Now
up
we don't
bodies.
much care for necromancers.
No.
Well, they're corpses.
Best
On the
type.
hay bale!
Best type of necromancer.
I'm always
And,
I can confirm the necromancers.
What's his face? So we get a gold each for each corpse.
Oh yeah, they'll have to handle that inside. 1 second. And he goes and he rings a bell. And
Rings a bell.
he rings a bell.
I pictured him hitting a doorbell.
No, he's shaking. Basically, it's a bell with a rope, and he shakes it twice quick and pulls it down, so it goes ding, and then it stops.
Because it's nighttime, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Well, who's gonna arrest them?
The actual guard, they don't work for the city.
The city actually
outsourced.
doesn't have its own guard.
Oh.
They are the city guard. The city uses them.
Privateering company. We'll come in, we'll guard your city for this much money.
Guard your city. Be your army. We're going to do the same thing for the 2 nations south of here, too. We do good work.
Yeah.
We stop the tide of the Thieves Guild from pouring into here.
Or they are the Thieves Guild, and they've just figured they can literally make more money this way.
But no, that's someone, younger kid, probably 14, comes and, yes, and he sort of explains, they found some necromancers, taking to meet with some inside. He's like, he sort of does, and he's like, alright, this way, and he leads you into the same hallway of offices, but probably to a different office, knocks, opens the door, sort of explains it, you sort of hear, and they let you in. So, a couple of corpses, you say are necromancers.
Yes.
How do we know that?
Spellbooks.
They were using necromancy magic.
Show them the spellbooks.
If I can get away with not showing them spellbooks, I don't want them confiscated.
Persuasion, so you tell them why they're necromancers. It's the kind of spells we saw.
Natural 20.
Yes. +4.
We saw that one spell they used. That was definitely necromancy.
They use 2 different spells.
Yeah, ghostly hands reaching out, scratching us.
As well as digging up graves.
Yeah, we totally caught them in the act of digging up the grave.
Did they have the magical implements on the person?
They had cellbooks.
Any
And
sort of
one-
weapons? He digs through a drawer and sort of pulls out. It's like a golden ring that has a piece of glass in between.
As a wizard myself, I'd like to be able to study those.
No, I'm afraid you're right, though. They are necromancy, so we cannot allow that. Flips to him. And he's like, well, 2 bodies, that's 2 gold. 2 spellbooks, that would be another 20.
This is compensation. It's all mine.
He closes and probably while you're there, he sort of picks up a candle and just sort of lets wax just sort of pour down the side of each one.
That's not an effective way to destroy spellbooks.
No, it lets me know if anyone opens them.
Oh,
Okay, so 7 gold for us, 8 for Vic.
yeah. I'll go with that.
Okay, now let's go back to the kid.
You sure I can't? I try to convince him. Can I at least look for spells that aren't necromancy spells?
I don't know enough to be sure which is which, so no.
Well, we could talk to another wizard. I'm a wizard. You can trust me.
Where'd you study?
I studied. I'm from an old house. I was homeschooled. I'm not lying.
I'm not sure I believe you. Well, hold on. Let me look at my opinion of other people's charts. Eagle's Eyes, thought on...
Super screw necromancy.
Well, that is obvious. That's pretty much everyone other than...
Necromancy.
Yeah, everyone other than the Northern College is pretty much against necromancy.
Is that the one where their god shard raises the dead?
Nope.
I
That's
think,
to the south.
They're super against necromancy too?
Yes.
I think Spare the Dying is necromancy.
It is.
There's like a couple necromancy spells which could be passable, but they're iffy.
Yeah, no, that is not allowed.
Spare the Dying?
It's not acceptable.
Oh. Should have been a cleric. Really ruined days. Spare the Dying. Nobody dies today. You're a criminal. Necromancer, bring back the dead.
Quite specifically, the reason that the guy that you met that could raise you knew reincarnate. Right, that is the only raising from dead that is not necromancy. But as far as Spare the Dying, anything that just gives, for example, Goodberry works.
And all the other conjuration healings.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I could mention the fact that I'm not even really a spell-casting wizard. I'm more of a wizard on magical theory.
Well,
Implementation in alchemy, magical creations.
well, I'm not really sure from where you learned. Keep yourself clean, and we won't have any issues. But
So about those spell books.
they're sealed.
I suppose next time there'll just be a delay before I bring them to the Eagle Eyes.
Which is something he doesn't say out loud.
No, I say it out loud. I'm being obstinate.
We've worked well with you. We've offered you payment for it. We have to protect the people. If we discover that you have been delving into necromantic activity,
Well, that wouldn't be an issue. I don't support necromancy.
then you have no reason to know how to do it.
No. A wizard doesn't delve into one magic. Undoubtedly, there are other useful magics and possible theories in those books. I wanted those.
There's necromantic activity, which means it came out of the Northern College, and really nothing good comes from them.
They're like the Slytherins.
All equally. 100%.
The house just gets a bad rap, putting all the bad kids out.
Welcome to Slytherin House, and you're dead.
Sorry, that's just an execution marker. 1 in 4 chance you die at orientation. We have solved the problem. No more evil wizards for us.
Peter Pettigrew came out of Gryffindor,
He wasn't an evil, he was a coward.
Yeah.
which was willing to do some pretty evil things.
But only because
Out
of
of cowardice.
Yeah, come on. He was a victim here. Don't victim blame Adam. So otherwise,
He's the one that killed Cedric!
that doesn't sound like anybody that was important.
Yeah, but then that dude went on to Sparkle, so...
You know. I think everyone earned what they earned.
To be fair, he never would have done that if he wasn't killed.
So, so the dwarf won't let me look at the books because he's a superstitious rube.
Yeah. Kind of. You might, if you bother to think about it, you might gather they've had real issues with necromancy, and he's not wanting to take risks.
I understand. I still consider him a superstitious rube and mumble as much as I leave. Unlearned peasants that don't understand magic.
Head on out.
This is why wizards start colleges.
Like the Northern College.
You say that.
No.
Okay.
I do mention that this is why wizards start colleges, though.
The Hand works much better, and they managed to, to ban necromancy being proper people.
Oh, was he about to get racist?
No, I was using the word humans to mean people because I'm from Earth and that's what I do.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Well, I don't know.
To be fair, the other nations that are dwarven or elven centric in the area also really anti-necromancy.
Nobody really likes... Corpses are gross. Nobody really likes them hanging around.
Who's the Hand?
Oh, there's a note about it.
The glowing hand.
I don't know them.
We have to go through college
They're
and
the
do
ones
well.
who do magical training and experimentation work, etc.
There was a note about it in the pub.
Well, I don't read.
so magical.
Yeah, I know.
We have to go throw 3 copper coins into a well or something to talk to him. I don't know. It sounded awful.
Who has
iffy.
copper?
I don't know.
We've been here, like, 4 days. We're already down on the lower coinage. We're already making adventurer money. And,
I'd like to point out I come from a place where what's copper? Who uses that?
yeah, okay.
I mean, come on. If you're gonna pay, at least give them a silver.
That's what it said.
To be fair, if anyone read the menu, that also commonly used copper for what they use.
I didn't.
Yeah, we looked at what menu and threw it away.
Next time I do a menu, I'm going to hide crucial plot details in it.
Well, we're not going to get those.
No, he's gonna name it Super Secret Maze Plan, and it's just gonna be a menu.
Even better!
It's all corn related.
I was thinking it.
It's a corn related menu.
We're a theme restaurant.
We hate you. Fortunately, that's not one
So
of the
it's
things.
middle of the night.
Do we
We
go to an
made-
inn, go camp
We
outside,
made 22
or
gold.
just try to wake up this kid and get 10 more gold?
At least I got to keep the glass orb and the magic wand.
Alright, let's go.
Those
with
aren't.
the
They're
kid.
not directly tied to necromancy. You probably would have gotten a little spare gold for that, but
Whatever. 22 gold.
Alright, let's go wake up
What's
the
that?
kid.
7 more gold each?
Yeah.
And
Well,
an
you get 8.
Yeah, 8 for me.
Yeah.
I wrote that down already.
Let's go wake up the kid.
where do you wake up the kid at?
I don't know where he is.
We don't
we
assume
go
he
back-
sleeps at a shop.
So we go back to the shop, I turn into a bloodhound, and we find his house.
I go to a tavern.
Yeah, it's just...
We're done.
I say we just wait for the morning, hit
You
him up.
asked for investigators, I assume this is why. I'm a bloodhound.
14.
That's under Jackal, right? Yeah.
Is it a jackal?
Oh wait, perception's a mental, so I get to use my own.
Own wisdom.
Yeah. So 20.
You can kind of pick them up, but there's enough confusion in this area.
Because he goes back and forth here
Yeah.
for every day and goes other places when he leaves.
And just the sheer number.
I
of
should
people.
be able to follow the most recent scent.
Also, you're not necessarily able to tell which one is him.
You did not sniff him in an animal form beforehand.
Yeah. Because there are multiple people that have clearly been at this area for a while and then left in different directions.
Alright, fine. I'll go with them to the pub.
Okay.
Still a beagle.
Go get to stay in the room for free.
And will 5?
Yeah, you know, beagles are pretty small.
Will 5 silver get me a room here?
Probably.
If I give them 5 silver, will they give me copper back? If I give them a silver?
Can you make change for
Yeah,
this?
they can break it, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, you already have some. The bag of money from the thieves was technically mixed coinage. So,
Well, I don't have that written down as that, so we're going to have, say I have 10 coppers now.
okay.
I take 10 minutes. I'm going to scribe a scroll.
Alright.
Going to cast Identify.
Okay.
I have a wand and a glass orb.
Yeah.
I don't know if the glass orb is magic. It's probably magic.
They are both arcane fulcrum.
Lame.
You look at your component pouch. You're so much better. Component pouch. Just hold an orb out, firing lightning bolts. This is so stupid!
Come on. Everyone knows you shoot lightning bolts by sprinkling dust in the air.
5 silver gets you a private room. It's very basic, but yeah. It's pretty much, you know, small cramped room with a bed, and, you know, a small nightstand with, you know, a little cabinet you can stuff your stuff in.
I'm taking the bed. You can sleep at the foot of it as long as you remember to keep turning back if you ever wake up and aren't a beagle. Because that thing has a duration.
I just stay in a booth in the tavern.
Just...
He hasn't moved in a while. What?
Is there any ladies there? At the tavern?
You're a beagle.
I know.
Right now, no one, no. There's pretty much no one in there.
I was trying to get petted.
Maybe in the morning.
Just saying, dogs get away with murder.
So just beagle leaps at your throat, tears it off, walks away. Oh, isn't he so cute?
Look how cute that kid is, a Snoopy puppy.
But yeah. You end up with the person waiting, just sort of looking awkwardly over at you most of the
I'm just sitting there.
Well, yeah, he's riding most of the evening, so...
You probably have to buy a drink.
I don't want to drink. I'll buy a glass bottle.
You can have liquid in it, just remove the liquid.
And I'm taking the bottle.
That's much more. That'd be like 3 gold, I think. 2 gold.
So a whole bottle, even a small one. Can I brew a potion in a water skin?
So you're looking for someone to brew a potion. Let me see.
Now, your brew potion, and there's, descriptions. Are you actually brewing a potion, or are you just casting a spell to bottle and making it
Last
liquid?
bottle was 2 gold.
Yeah. Can I use a water skin to brew a potion?
Sure. You just have to buy a drink from them to sit there all night.
When I order a drink.
Yeah, it's... If you want. Probably hot silver.
Sure.
Never so often water. Still working on that, eh?
What are you angry at? Starbucks? I bought my coffee. I'm allowed to sit here forever.
No, I don't drink that drink.
That is my tax for using this booth tonight.
Yes, exactly.
But
Otherwise, I get arcane as heck over here. Papers, spellbook.
yeah, it's like they might be complaining, but no one else is in here, so who cares?
Yes.
Really going to interrupt the wizard?
Or the metal woodman.
Yes, the metal woodman. Something's wrong going on over there.
Yeah, you work out your magics. Anything specific?
I'm just making a potion of healing, so I have one.
Good idea.
Most of my spells are rituals. I got 2 in the pocket.
And then we get to morning.
Take that rest after that. Rest here in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it sounded like you were doing.
Yep. What happened? He doesn't sleep. He's just been there all night. Eyes open, just staring at the wall.
Some sort of golem.
A wizard golem.
Or a golem
Yeah.
who likes to write.
You're not a destructive golem, so
You're not destructive, and you did buy a drink. Rather you drink it or not, you were kind enough to pay the establishment to let you sit there and be creepy.
Just go up and go, here, you can have this bag now.
Just-
He just takes it, pours it back in the barrel.
And he's like, hey, dude,
There's
I
not
watched
necess-
it. I watched him. He didn't even touch it.
to be fair, it's not like there's necessarily regulations. The only reason that they wouldn't, if their thought is, well, I drink out of there, and I'm not sure I trust it. He was doing some magic-y stuff. I know he ended up messing with some liquids himself. Not sure he didn't poison it.
But yes, I have a water skin of healing now.
No. Inconvenient water skin pouch. Stick nozzle in. Be healed!
You're either healing or drowning. I'm not sure which.
So you wake up in the morning with a man at the foot of your bed?
To be fair, he only sleeps for an hour. He trance for like 4 hours. Then you can go do other stuff.
Not if he's trying to sleep while being a fool.
No, he's turned back into a dude as soon as we get in the room, sit down on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, all I'm saying is, I'm the only one who sleeps 8 hours. I'm going to sleep 8 hours in the bed.
You poor creature.
I think I need to roll a stealth check.
Just be up in the bed with me.
No. You always wanted a mustache, didn't you? No, I feel like you'd be upset.
As I'm pretty sure I have spells that can
Super
one-shot
glue.
you.
No, he's a friend.
Yep. I have spells that can one-shot both of you. So
Okay.
that's always just a good thing to know where you stand in the party.
I have things that can one-shot you.
I don't think you do.
3d8s?
No.
Spider.
You have 128 health? I have 29 health.
You only got one of those numbers correct back.
I don't know. I can't see.
I know, that's my point. It's like, I'm not saying it's you so much as his handwriting. But, you go out to the Hogsmith?
Yes, in the morning.
Yep. You pick up your golem.
Pretty sure he just follows us out.
Yeah.
The better question is, do they realize that there's no beagle with them?
You leave as a person. No, it would be someone different, so... yeah.
Getting away with a lot of druidic shenanigans.
Yeah, so you head out there and he's in there. Yeah, you walk in the door?
Yeah,
Just you or all three?
just me.
All 3, I'm going.
There's not enough room, apparently.
Not enough room for a brown
Yeah,
bear.
no, you can't
A
be a bigger size.
medium-sized brown bear?
Yes, a bigger creature that's wide. Because there are aisles. He'd probably have to be very careful walking through here, but he
I'm
fits.
medium-sized.
Yeah. So, as you said, so is the brown bear. But poor being... So, yeah, he... Hi. Good job. I said 10 gold. Thank you.
I take the money. Turn around, walk out.
I'll look around. Does he have any, like, short swords or other, like, machetes or something?
More importantly, why is he so nervous all of a sudden?
Do you ask?
Yeah.
You guys were good.
He
said he saw them because from his home, his window outlooked over the graveyard.
murdered the fuck out of the one
As a giant spider shooting magic.
I was like, what? I was already thinking he might have been a necromancer. Now he's acting shifty.
Well, like, you asked for people who can take care of it and who are good at investigations.
Yeah. And you took care of it. Good job. Yeah.
Do you need, like, a hug or something, kid?
I'm good.
So what about an 8-legged hug?
Sit back against the wall.
Just kidding. It wouldn't fit in here.
Yeah. So, yeah, look around. There are any other sharp, short, simple weapon?
Yeah. And if you ask, he's like, anything that's not here,
with access to a forge, I could make that.
Horvis can work.
You're Horvis?
Horvis Delminan. He's the master smith.
Yeah. I just look for something machete-ish, like.
Okay.
And buy that. It'll be the same as a short sword.
Okay.
What do you need a short sword for?
Because it's better than a dagger, and I have +4 to strength.
Like I said, if I had a forge, I could just make one.
Short sword is a martial weapon.
It is.
What are you, warlock?
Warlock, I don't actually know what my...
Are you just looking for something better than a dagger?
Yes. Simple weapon better than a dagger.
And are you wanting a specific damage type?
I'd prefer blade, but I don't know.
Just get a club.
Well, yeah, let's see that. Spears? 200. Are you wanting to keep it... No, you use your strength anyways, so you don't need the finesse. Here's spear, sickle, is the same pretty much. You get something like a quarterstaff or a mace.
Yeah, I'll pick up the mace.
Yeah, mace, 5 gold.
What are daggers D6s?
Daggers are D4s.
Still D4s.
I assume so.
What's finessable? That's
And the mace is a D6. Bludgeoning. Finessable was his dagger.
Which I didn't care about. I was just shanking people as hard as I could. I think we're good. We hit up most of the quests in the tavern that everyone was already dead in. I think it's time to go back to Tungsten.
He did get his copper. Did he want to use that?
Yes. I also need to ask this guy if he knows where I can buy some incense.
He does not, but he sort of says, he kind of directs you to, merchants,
That's what I'm
area,
looking for.
and he's like, probably somewhere around there, but I don't know exactly where. Once you get closer, they might be able to help you.
Yeah.
So, we get 3 gold, you get 4?
Okay.
Since you're the one who tracked this one down.
we don't do change.
We'll find a way to split it.
Now, you're wanting incense and to do that. Which one are you aiming to do first?
The incense.
Okay. Yeah, you head out to the merchant's district.
I need to buy 10 gold worth of spices and incense.
Yeah. Between the few, it's pretty easy. Spices is very quick, because that would be sort of almost food-like. You actually find incense in what is otherwise a soap shop.
That works.
But yeah, no, easy enough.
Sinking room? Nope. Plan on sacrificing it to summon a creature from the other realms.
That's kind of where I'm going to go.
And I'm gonna go ahead and assume you can get the brazier.
I'm sure I could find one somewhere.
Yeah, it's like well, as far as just one to use, there would be one readily at the museum.
Yeah, that's what's the plan.
I'll look around at the soap.
Mm-hmm.
It's soap.
As a modern person, you feel like you might need some soap in this medieval world.
Soap is a pretty big industry. They got scents and perfumes. It was a big deal.
Just the amount of
basic,
basing was different.
a basic, fat soap being 2 copper. And then there are a variety of scented ones going up as much as 4 gold.
What sense?
The more expensive ones are a lot of them are floral based. More expensive ones being more complex mixes. You're not necessarily sure that they are really any different, but they are labeled much more.
Is there a lavender one?
Yeah, you can find that. That'd probably be around a gold.
Okay.
Lavender's pretty common.
Lavender, a plant they actually have, therefore might as well make
It's
scent.
just a lavender plant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, let's go find this fountain.
Otherwise, probably the difference from what you would almost expect is the cut, because it really looks like it was sort of, instead of being a nice mold like you used to, it was cut from a larger block that they mixed together.
Here's your brick of soap.
Yeah.
As you take it out, start whittling it into a proper bar shape. Yes, now it's what I want.
To be fair, it more or less ends up a similar shape if you use it a couple times.
Yeah.
You didn't read the note.
No.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Probably.
The one that was like that?
Me, Ashley, or me, game character? Me, game character, probably.
Anyways, he needs to know where he needed to throw those copper. Do either of you, as players, remember?
Somewhere in a while.
If you don't remember any more specific, as there are quite a few, you've already passed. You passed 2 on that map before. You may make intelligence check to.
The north well? I got a 4.
I got 2.
Oh, wait, so a 7.
5.
Neither of them actually remember what well it was supposed to be.
Then I asked the lady at the soap shop.
What?
Where's the well for the glowing hand?
The hand?
It's not completely. Yeah. No, she's not exactly sure.
It's like, I'll ask around and persuade.
Yeah, we'll just ask around.
World's greatest detective.
Yeah.
You do know where that paper potentially still is.
I don't want to go back to the nursing. Just going to ask random people.
We can move towards that way as we ask.
23. Asking random people.
23. Sure, I'll let that be a percent. Yeah, you do not find anyone that really knows. Some people are kind of confused. You probably find at least one person that is really weirded out by the fact that they've heard some bits about that and they don't want anything to do with that.
Oh,
You know what's funny?
What?
I can accuse people of being godless swine here, and it's true.
I'm not. I've got a Bible.
Because God's died.
Well, if you decide that you're going to start doing that, let me know. There's always a chance that you run into someone from the church.
The gods aren't dead. They just left.
They're very sleepy.
Where is it?
Sorry you didn't read the notes, but this paper says the gods live.
Yeah, I actually read that and discarded it as unimportant.
so we get back to the end before...
All the work I put into detailing the world, and they just don't care.
Have you never met me?
Also, we have these awesome things called info dump NPCs who will ask random things of stuff we should know, and they'll just spout on and on about
Also,
it.
I'm a money-grubbing dwarf who really doesn't care about the history at all. So, I really couldn't care less. I'm only interested now because there's a possibility they have magic stuff I want.
Mm-hmm. So, go to the inn, see if it's surrounded by guards.
There is a guard in there.
I say, ignore it. We can ask Tungsten about
I
him.
mean, he's sort of just sitting there, he's standing, bodies are still there, and he's just sort of writing notes.
What? Hey, we need a note that's in there. It's from the guild. It was on the board. I threw it somewhere. Where was found the bodies?
From the guild?
Yeah,
The
there's a
hand.
note in there. There's the hand.
The hand? Yes. We have that here. I can't let you have it.
I just need to know where the well is.
If you are alone in need of guidance, if you have discovered abilities with uncontrolled magics, if you need someone who understands your power, throw 3 copper pieces in the southern well. It says the hand. It's the glowing hand, though.
Okay.
Which well is that?
The one in the south.
It's the southern well. It's probably going to be the one near the outskirts down there.
Okay, thank you. Go. Also, I know nothing about magic, but undescribed power and stuff, that sounds way more like Source.
Nah, they're probably just talking about people. There's probably no formal training for wizards here.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
It's like, no, there's probably just not a formal training.
So we go south.
No, where I come from, it's like you develop magic, you get put in school.
Where I come from,
that's
you
way too
develop-
valuable a skill to get passed over.
Where I come
To be
from,
fair,
develop
you
magic
know there is
because
at
the
least
same
one
style.
school you've had complaints about the college.
Yeah, but they're probably dicks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people would be complaining about it.
Sounds like something to do with necromancy that they dislike, but...
Yeah, whatever.
But anyway, so you make your way out, and yeah, pretty much if you leave the town on the south and look along the border of this outer town, like the outside of the part, there's a spot where you can see people at a well, occasionally going back and forth. It's just sort of on the outside. So yeah, it's easy enough to find.
Throw copper in it.
How many?
3.
It said 3, right?
Yeah.
Throw 3 copper in it.
Yeah, three copper pieces just disappear beneath the surface of the water, which is some distance down below. And all of a sudden, with a flash of light, there are glowing ripples in the water.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
They
what
ripple.
else you got? Magic.
And they ripple for probably about 30 seconds before they stop and the water settled and nothing.
Okay, throw 3 more in.
I don't have 3 more.
You made change.
I
Don't
got
you have
10.
10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 3 more.
Throw 3 more in.
And cast something out of the water.
No, I'm going to jump in.
Whatever, they've got plans. I'll throw 3 more.
I jump in.
Yeah, you jump in. He disappears. We'll get to you in a minute. He
Oh.
does not emerge above come back above the surface.
Secure my backpack.
Okay.
Make sure it's nice and tight. Maybe fold a couple of cloths over the papers.
Before he jumps, did it stop glowing as soon as he went through it?
It still took it. Technically, if anything, at that point, it probably grew brighter for a bit more and would take even longer to stop.
Yeah, otherwise I'm securing my belongings. I got a lot of paper in here.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure those are nice and sealed up.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much leaking. I mean, it's probably safe, but, due diligence.
Yeah.
And it's like, you want to go first or me?
I will
Got
because
one more 3 coppers. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, hop then. You come right after me, just in case it's a trap.
Of course it's a trap. Obviously.
Hmm.
Yeah, coppers.
Yeah.
I have
Hop.
1 copper left.
Hop down, and
Yeah.
as soon as I hit either water or ground, I try to get out of the way so a Warforged doesn't land on me.
Yeah, pop on through.
Yep.
Bump. And we're just like, wait, why are there 3 people?
So you end up
Technically, all of us are casters, so
Technically.
Yeah. Yeah. So you hop down, and instead of getting wet, you find yourself appearing in the top of a. This is the well being, 2.5 feet wide that you jump down through. You end up in probably about a 10-foot wide round. Well would still be the description, but different type of well. And basically under the effect of feather fall as you fall down towards the ground, stone ground below, where you land. And on one side is a door with sort of a door, and next to it is not really a window so much as an open area with a desk and someone behind it.
I walk over to the desk.
Oh. Hello. What?
he knows the
can we
courtesy
help you
counter
with?
when he sees it.
Oh.
I don't know! I threw money out water and jumped in. It seems the logical thing to do.
This wasn't my idea.
Whose was it?
His.
That's we'll wait one moment. And you appear the same way. Short time later, drifting down you right after.
Featherfall.
Yep. Make your way down.
Land.
Yeah.
Go over to the desk.
And do you know why you are here?
Is this a magic place?
Yes.
I'm interested in books, research, and furthering theory of magic.
Very well. we could use more people with dedication to furthering the arts. Do you have any history with the college?
No.
Well, then, as long as you do not, you may make your way through, and we can show you about, see what you're interested in.
All right.
Are either of you familiar with magic?
I can turn into a bear.
Wrong kind of magic.
I don't believe so.
It depends on what kind of magic they cover.
Let's see, I'm gonna double check.
Has anyone called what I've been doing magic yet?
Yes.
I think they have. Yeah.
I say-
Druidic arts. Yes, lovely.
I was just born with it.
It's a magical energy. I don't know how you use it.
Yeah. It's like, they say I have magical powers. I say, they say I have magical powers.
He shoots laser beams out of his hand.
Sounds good enough.
Sounds good
like
enough!
magic.
Sorcery, perhaps.
I know what I am. I'm a wizard. I'm traditionally trained.
I'm glad I decided to be both the physical and the other type of caster, so we covered our bases as a full caster party.
Certainly wasn't going to be me.
Yeah.
But no, they'll lead you in and so say, I'm not really sure what you're looking for. If you're just looking for a bit of place to do research safely, a place to dedicate knowledge to ensure that it can be secured over time, or if you're looking for somewhere to work and live, we can offer things for any.
2.5 out of 3.
All right.
It's like, I have a
Those
place.
first two and work. I've got a place to live.
You think?
It's like, we work with tungsten.
You say that?
He's got a little chart with happy faces and hearts and crap.
And angry. He has a Pokemon type chart. There's a lot of different factions in this
Yeah,
world.
it's the factions and how they relate to each other. And that is my quick chart to see how, so I don't have to look up paragraphs each time. Oh, no, they've done some great work, and we've worked with them. They're pretty good at uncovering things.
Yes.
Now, directly speaking, in order to utilize our facilities, there are dues. That entrance is rather expensive to get access. However, you can do that through working for us. As you help us develop things, we can give credit back that can help you.
So playing the game, you can get the monthly fee to pay for the game.
It's basically it's a mage's guild.
It's a guild due. Depends on how much it is and whether it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm a man of special skill.
But she'll take you back and she'll show you some of the things. They have alchemy labs. They have areas dedicated. They have more or less testing rooms, which are fortified rooms to.
Do they have a brass brazier that I could use for like 10 minutes?
Oh no! If you need to summon a familiar, that's no problem. We can
I need a brass brazier for like 10 minutes. Oh, of course. There's like a room full of them.
It's like no, that's not hindering anything at all.
Yeah, it's like
But essentially, going through you more than them notice just because you're used to this sort of world. But they pretty much seem, bards, which they talk in a way. They're familiar with the Knave Academy, but they're going to take a little more strict idea of utilizing magic for good. We're not we're not just going to send you out and say we don't care whether you use it to harm people, but otherwise we're just as good at teaching bardic arts.
I'm not a bard. I'm a wizard.
She's just sort of talking about them. She's not necessarily selling it to you.
I'm like, no, I know what I'm here for.
They teach clerics and paladins as far as harnessing power from the shards. They have areas. Essentially, there's a point as she opens a door, and you realize you're outside, that you know you're not at the bottom of that well.
Well, yeah, I figured that already. And we both fell for it. We were definitely teleported.
Mhm.
Yeah. But,
Funny
you know,
how they can teleport people.
Again, this was a test.
They never
damn,
came
you're
back.
here. I just figured something out. Oh, no.
It
Anyways,
sounds
maybe...
like, and what happened? They never came back.
No, you didn't plan for that. We could break away from him as soon
Yeah,
as we wanted. We just can't break away from each other.
Yeah, it's really up to you guys. Did some of you leave stuff back there?
No,
Nope.
I took everything.
Did you? Okay. So,
It's like, I still plan to go back there.
yeah, it's like... yeah, it's essentially where they have areas with, you know, and you probably see some people out there, you know, dedicated for, you know, communing with nature.
This is a tree with a drum circle.
They have, you know, large libraries. They have areas dedicated to tinkering with things and utilizing, you know, magic powers to you know, it's the research on magic items. You know, the idea that, you know, it's not necessarily very easy to create a lot of that stuff. Most of it is found
That's
from
my
other...
speciality.
That could be very useful if that's really the case.
Yeah, at some
Hold
point,
up my water skin. This is a potion of healing.
A basic potion is, you know, definitely within rest. That is true.
I made
We
that.
had alchemy lab. They'd already showed alchemy
Yeah,
labs.
well, it's like I
He
made
doesn't
this-
seem to be considering that.
I made it in my free time.
Mhm.
Took me 10 minutes.
it's like they've said it. It's like
Stealth
maybe
rat.
get some actual study done on it. And it's like, if I could show off my stuff and see if that's really what you guys consider magic, and see if I could pass on what I consider technology on to other people. But
Yeah. There's pretty much a room that she can have you in if you want to do that, to just fire at a wall, essentially a fortified room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's like, it's
like I can take
I mean,
a short rest.
Yeah, in general,
Have you ever subbed yourself to a demon?
no. No, it's things that, I mean, it seems magical, but it's not, it's sort of giving off weird ratings. It's something.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
like
showing up as, you know, we have simple abilities to detect magic, and it's not showing up as nothing, but it's not registering as anything, normal.
Yeah,
So it's
tap my thing, turn on my ice shield, like frost over.
yeah. And it's like more or less coming back as, it's kind of that, but it's not quite.
Yes,
It's
guided shot.
it's like, you know, enough, like, we'd be fine to do some research and try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll talk and figure
Yeah,
out.
it's like if alchemy is sort of like technology finding stuff out. It's like, I'll give you first crack at it, but I have some healing gel from a matrix of one of the robots from my world. Maybe if that can be synthesized, that could be a long way to heal people.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing I'm into.
Mm-hmm. That's why I give you first crack at it. Not these guys.
She will let you use the razor and you know, talk to them outside. You know, probably while she's working with him on his.
Mhm.
Bam, weasel.
Yeah.
Best familiar.
She will, you know, cover library. You know, basically, you know, spell books are on, you know, as far as learning spells, copying things. You know, as a member, you would end up on a rotation with that. You will get access to 1 to 2 per month, depending on the rarity of the spell. In general, entry is 100 gold, or is 500 gold with 100 gold per month dues if you do not, you know, actively work for the guild.
It's like you can pay us a stipend.
Yeah, you can essentially that idea of
Yeah,
you can
that's
pay
the
us
spell.
just to have areas to come, you know, readily use the razor kind of thing. Use alchemy labs that have some basic, you know, the basic ingredients that might cut off a little bit up the top of what you'd have to do. Which I don't think affects you all that much. It's like, but you know, that kind of thing for that or scrolls. The ability to basically get 1 to 2 spells per month added. It's like the kind of thing, you can pay for this, or you can, you know, work for the guild. But and she'll show those offering. Let's see. She's going to want to do that too. Hold on. And she talks to you each about sort of what you can do. She will just inform you that, kind of gathering that you're not sure. She will pretty much just inform you matter-of-factly that they classify what you can do as druidic magic. So there are generally druids would be who you'd work with, and there's plenty here.
I don't think I need to.
And she doesn't say that you do. She's like, if you're just looking for people to commonly be with, that's here. That works. People to train, work with, people that understand you. It is distinct. You get a room here for that. You also get access to their circles of teleportation.
That might be worth it. Like, where do those go?
Many of the major cities.
What's the workload on somebody who can't pay the stipend?
It can vary depending on what's necessary per month.
So what, 60 hours a week?
Would usually be well to cover. It's like a lot of it sort of seems as the work that is necessary that they have is divided out, and some months you'll end up with not very much to do at all because they didn't need much, and other months you'll end up out most of the month. But
if we don't want to use the service but still would like to help out, what do they have for freelancers?
Can you be more specific as what you're looking for?
He wants to know if they'll give us a job without us having to join.
There are times that we can do that. If our members are not able to do the work and just choosing to pay for the most part, then we'll do that. But otherwise, work always goes to members first.
Okay.
So do we have to raise the 500 gold initial buy-in fee, or can we work that off as well?
You can work that off as well, pretty much by doing jobs until you've earned that. Supporting yourself outside until then.
I know. I could definitely see the benefit for you. For us, I think...
Just being able to teleport around would be nice.
Well, again, I think that might be a service that could just be paid for.
Well, I'll keep them in mind.
Yeah, it's like... that. I like tungstens. That fits more with what I used to do with, go scavenging and looking in dangerous places for cool things.
We would do that here anyway.
And it sounds like we would do paperwork here.
Yep.
Some of it's going out and doing stuff. It's a bit of a
my
mix.
skills are not geared towards paperwork.
Yeah.
Yours could be gardening. As far as things local,
I'm not good at gardening.
I don't have any spells that do that.
I can grow a thorn real quick for a second.
No. I think for a time. I was here to pursue options, not to make any commitments.
yeah, no, she's not pressuring you to. She does give you what essentially amounts to, and so she'll give, she probably at this point gathers that you're pretty much working together, and your decision is more or less made together. So she'll let one of you keep a scroll that is essentially it doesn't let you learn the sigil, but lets you, if you are able to use a teleportation circle, you can use it to get here once. The idea being at that point you would be able to be here and learn it from directly with basically a way that you could teleport here if you knew teleportation circle. That will be a while before that comes up, but...
Or, just go back to that town, throw gold at the thing, and top down.
Yes. But you're not necessarily going to be that close.
Yeah.
Alright, so how do we leave?
Yeah, she can take you to the exit room.
That won't lead us to water, right? We won't end up like in the well.
No.
Okay. I'm carrying books.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't know.
No, you came in from Arlyns, so we'll send you to their city circles.
I'm supposed to just send us to Tungsten.
Yeah. Does Tungsten have his own circles?
we're not allowed to send you to a place other than what you came from, where you came from, as non-members.
That's fine.
It's
Rules.
part of the reason to be a member. However, you do therefore end up coming out in Arlyns.
Oh yeah, does she want these wizard focuses?
It's like we
I mean, she has. If you're just looking to get rid of them and not looking for anything for them, yeah, she can put them in an area where they can be. You know, if anyone, you know, is
I'm a
careless.
component caster myself. I have no use.
She'll put out a bit of admiration for you know the
old
ways.
The old
You know, that's
ways.
you know traditional. That's wonderful. But yeah, you end up.
The ones are for lazy wizards. Lazy wizards.
But yes, so you end up teleporting out, and in the, you know, essentially coming out on a circle in a wide room with a handful of people standing around. Welcome to Arlyns.
Yeah.
There's a few other circles around. Wide room, obvious door on one end.
head on out. Or are we back in the town?
Yeah, you're near the city center.
Alright, well, let's just go to Tungsten.
Yeah. Nothing else to
Head
do.
back out.
I've got a wizard.
We never breached the walls before, but now we're in the city center.
You did the place you spent the night, as well as
Eagle Eyes?
the Eagle Eyes place and the Smiths were all inside the wall.
Oh, okay. Just the bar in the slum was not.
Was outside.
Okay.
Yep. And the wall.
So head back on out and start walking our way back to Tungsten's.
Alright. You have a several day trip back. And yeah, we'll let you. We'll go through that. Yeah. So what do you do when you return? Where do you go? There are people around.
Look for Canary.
I look for my lady.
Look for anyone I recognize. First person I recognize.
For perceptions, y'all.
Bob wins.
21.
Yeah. 19. Oh, Vic wins.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
I got 19.
And you have 21.
Plus 2.
Let's see who you gonna see. You didn't care.
Nope.
Yeah.
Recognize you.
Yeah, sure. You'll see Serween.
Was that the lady who led us to there?
Well, she was the one that had you guys stand up.
Right.
She'd let him there. So he was the last to make it, but yeah.
Well, I tell her that we got back.
Oh.
Finished our mission.
Very good.
I show her the pictures.
Like, who do we report to? I'm just going to show her pictures of dead bodies.
That's what we found.
What?
Oh, this is like the owner. And here's the barmaid.
You have no tact, sir.
They're not alright. Now I'm just not used to a world without the internet.
You should have tact,
now.
sir.
What happened?
Oh, they got killed by a couple of thieves.
How? What?
Well, daggers mostly.
Yeah. Throat slit.
They tunneled in from under into their basement, but we got the thieves and turned the ones that lived over to
I
the
don't.
Eagles.
It's not really for me.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
And she'll.
And we killed a couple of necromancers. And now I can turn into a giant spider.
We've been gone a week.
Oh, we're just going to start treating her like Hannah.
Okay, write this one's name down. This is the one we always find.
This is the one we bug every time.
But yeah, she'll lead you back up to into the museum and back to the room. The same room you started at before. She looks in. Okay, yeah, it's clear. She lets you in. And she just probably walks straight through and out the door, up on the podium, before bringing Hubert back in.
Hi, boss. We got good news and bad news.
This guy?
What? Hey, what's the phone? Let us tell him. And
Grabs the thing.
That's expensive. You gotta pay for that.
Yeah, pull out a new phone.
Scrounge through the pieces, find the SIM card.
If nothing else, that's super. Gotta maintain decorum, man.
It's like, hey, I can't. It's not like I can go to the corner store and buy.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I sent you out.
If you would let me show you,
You
the
were
rest of the
supposed to
pictures.
take care of the rats and come back victorious. It's
we-
not difficult.
We didn't kill them.
yeah.
The
They were done when we were
burglars did, and then we killed the crap out of the burglars.
con-
Burglars killed the rats, so maybe you want to give them their kudos.
consequently, we were forced to walk there. Had we had the ability to ride or teleport there, we might have made it in time. But we walked, and therefore we're days late.
Which led
Persuasion
them
to explain the... Soothe him and explain the story
Not
gently.
guilt him. Guilt him out. He refused to give us horses and teleportation.
You never asked for horses and teleportation.
I did.
Not to him.
Nope, but I asked what the other guy said we couldn't have it.
Yeah.
So, 8.
To do what?
Just calm him down.
Break it down smooth.
Yeah. Like, here are the events.
Let him
laid
down
out.
easy.
Yeah.
killed a couple necromancers too.
Yeah.
Well,
While we
that's
were in the air.
Oh, that's nice.
But yes, your friend is.
I'm guessing he also hates necromancers, because
Yeah.
everyone hates the necromancers.
Yeah. The one person that is, sort of friendly and supportive to the necromancers is going to be
A corpse soon, as we find them.
the necromancers. Otherwise, they range from will kill, dislikes, or a few of them are just don't care. They don't care either way. But yeah, they're again on the we don't like that. That is blasphemy.
So yes, we explained to him our travels.
I suppose you did more work than you were really asked to. That's good. I need some time. You can, if you remember where your rooms are, you may go there. You can look around. There's food available on.
Okay.
On the grounds.
On the ground.
the
There's
compound.
food on the ground.
Grounds.
Yes.
Within the compound. I'm sure you can find someone to direct you.
No.
Someone will find you there. He just sort of sits here in the waiting room. They're sort of sitting in one of the chairs.
Sad.
Yeah.
Go find room.
I can't believe you broke my phone.
Yeah, it really serves him right.
That's not cool, bro.
Don't just shove pictures of dead people in people's faces.
I'm not used to a world without the internet.
Indecent.
In a world with the internet, you don't just shove pictures of
Dead people that person knows.
You don't find someone. Okay, I know the person that you cared about just died. Now, I'm not going to tell you or anything or try and break you easy. We don't even do that in our world. That's frowned upon.
I owe some people apologies.
But yeah, you're able to head back to your rooms.
I think I can just make him a cake and just help forget him.
That'd be a really good cake.
Of course it's going to be a good cake. I'm making it.
Head back to your
I looked for their library. They presumably have one.
They do, but if you don't mind going and doing that next time, I'd like to wrap this up.
That's fine.
Alright, so
I'm in the library.
we'll let you do that next time. I guess that wraps up session 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.